Except usual. Had quite a few plants got sold this past week, so I was packaging these up. I'm hanging out at the greenhouse. Um, Currently hanging out with the Boswellia neglecta that finally decided to grow after like 4 months of almost being dead. She's come through. What up, John Smith? Nice to see you, man. Nice. Oh, I read that. I just read that article you sent me about the gin that's run through dried elephant poop. That's amazing. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. In fact, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry I've been MIA. I've been MIA on a lot of the channel stuff, but we'll get it cracking. Alchemy, holy shit, man. So I'm gonna give you free shit. I've been lagging on your orders with the candles. I got new beeswax, white filtered beeswax, so that it's white beeswax, and it ended up smelling like plastic because they use a chemical to do it. So I had to send it back. I got legit white beeswax, cost a bit more, but I had to wait. So I used the white beeswax for the black candles so that I don't use too much black ink. It fucks the candle up. So that's why your candles have been taking days. But I got you, better. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. What the hell just happened? Did I hit the zoom button on accident? That was weird. Whoa, I can zoom on the front camera? I didn't know that. Anywho. I got you, Alchemy. My bad, brother. What up, Heather? What happened with YouTube, Heather? Nice, nice to see you. But we're at the greenhouse, and if you guys have been following me for a bit, you know that my life's kind of suck in the greenhouse because the reception is never on par, and that's that. I just want to check out how far we've come, though. Look how big this brand. The first live. Oh, sorry, Heather. It'll probably glitch this entire time. The Wi-Fi sucks. It's like a goddamn dead zone here. But is this a little better? Maybe if I put it like right up against the wall of the house, it'll be better. Or is it still acting up? Hello, darkness, my old friend. And happy holidays. I know a lot of the squad are super anti-Thanksgiving because of what it represents. I feel ya. That being said, happy holidays nonetheless. I hope you guys are safe and enjoy time with your loved ones. I hope you're eating your fill and you're being thankful for all things you should be thankful for. We're gonna get some seeds here pretty soon from the Mexican dream herbs. Nice. Is it still glitching? Y'all, is it still glitching? Hello, darkness, my old friend. You haven't seen the greenhouse, Heather? It might not work. So here's the greenhouse. This is if you guys have gotten my lucid dreaming spagyric, it's this is the main ingredient is Mexican dream herb. Super bitter, tastes awful, but these are actually the buds of new seeds, if you can see those. And then this is a Palo Santo tree, so if you guys have seen Palo Santo and burned sticks, this is her. This whole branch that came off the stick was all the past 3 months. She's super happy. This branch is only a couple weeks old, so it grows fast. It's in the frankincense family. It has resin that you can burn called copal, or you can burn the sticks. This is frankincense. The quality is probably not as good on your end, but Not the frankincense you guys are used to. This is Boswellia nana, and these two plants, one of these plants alone is probably worth a good $150 the size they are. They're super rare, really hard to get. Make a beautiful smelling resin. What else we got? This is a baby copal tree. This is actually a baby cousin of Frank. They're all cousins with each other. What else we got? We have plumeria cuttings that haven't set yet. What up, Salabi? We have some ganja plants growing. You can't really. The light's kind of weird. I gotta keep these on here because the cutworms come and cut the thing off. The Palo Santo. What strain? These ganja plants, oregano plants, are autoflowers, and it's Northern Lights. So it's autoflower Northern Light edition. And what else do we have in here? We have a whole bunch of those. All the cups on top. Those are all my oregano plants. Do I have what on the Etsy? Third Eye? I have a frankincense on the Etsy, but it's sold today, actually. Aren't they the cutest? You want to see a cute plant? Check this out. So this is a hybrid, actually. So without making this too confusing, there is... Oops, how do I turn this up? So the frankincense, the Palo Santo, myrrh, as in frankincense and myrrh, copal, if you ever heard of Mexican copal, they're all the same family. It's called the Burseraceae. 3 plants: Bursera, Boswellia, and Commiphora. You know them as copal, frankincense, and myrrh. So those 3 trees are all in the same family. This tree is Bursera. So this is the frankincense of Mexico, American Southwest, Caribbean, Northern South America. These little beauties right here are Boswellia, Eastern Africa, Arabian Peninsula. And I actually don't have any myrrh trees in here. I thought I had a myrrh, but it turned out to be another copal tree. So I don't have any myrrh here, actually. But my frankincense, so Boswellia is the frankincense, the scientific name Boswellia. There's Boswellia nana, which were the small ones. Boswellia sacra, as in sacred frankincense, is the one that has the highest quality resin. And that is this one right here. All these sticks are it, but not all of them are popping. That's one. This one is doing beautifully. They're all cuttings. That's a frankincense. This is a copal tree, Bursera fageroides. Ton of plumerias that don't want to catch. African dream herb. So this is not Am I Lucid Dreaming, but it potions, if you will, but it will be in the next batch. I'm growing my own this time around. You take the root. These are all African dream roots. Some more cannabis under there. And then these 2 are Boswellia sacras that are from seed that haven't grown in like half a year, but they're finally starting to grow back. Tobacco, but it's non-hybridized tobacco. This is the shit the natives used to smoke on out here. And I believe that's... Ooh. This is another frankincense tree called Boswellia neglecta. And it makes a... I'll be making salves out of this stuff. It's really good for anxiety and stress. You rub some on your chest. It's like a little ointment. And calms the nervous system. So that's that. But I mostly want to just check in with the squad and say sorry, it's been a while. The channel's been blowing up nonetheless, though. We've gotten like 200-300 subscribers in the past 2 or 3 days, so the channel's doing well. But probably need to transplant this one soon. Not looking too good in that container anymore. No, Third Eye, I don't have the Palo Santo in my Etsy. It's, I'm gonna grow it out some because it was really hard to find this tree. If you type in, so the scientific name for Palo Santo is Bursera graveolens, because it's in the Bursera family. So this is Bursera hinsiana crossed with Bursera bipinata. So it's gonna produce a ton of, look how healthy this plant is, by the way. All the new growth on all the tips. Look how fucking beautiful this tree is. Like, and I grew it from seed myself. Look how beautiful she is. Healthy little thing. But that's a Bursera hybrid. And you got Bursera fragiloides over here, that stick. Bursera felicify or something like that. And then Bursera graveolens. But Bursera graveolens, aka Palo Santo, so this is, I bought this stick as just this stick right here. So from this top to the root, this branch wasn't here and this branch wasn't here. And I bought this, came from Hawaii maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and look how fucking long it's gotten. Like, that's the, it grows so fast. Look how fast that is. And the entire tree is fragrant. So I could, like, I'm rubbing the leaves and I smell Palo Santo. You guys can't smell it, but the leaves, the bark, and here's a little baby one, but the bark, every part of it is fragrant. The resin is fragrant. 7 sticks. I know it's been a while, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I need to transplant this into a bigger pot. And by the way, this stick that I bought was $150. So just to give you an idea of how much these plants run you. So if I were to sell this, this is easily probably a $300 tree. Easily a $300 tree. Without a doubt, 300 bucks. I'm not gonna sell it because I want it to be bigger before. I want my own nursery of Palo Santo trees because they're going extinct. That's one of the reasons. And the seeds of the Palo Santo have like a 6% germination rate, which means if you plant 100 seeds under the best conditions, only 6 of those 100 seeds will sprout. And also it's also impossible to get the seeds. It's just, and plus people in the Western world are all about Palo Santo, as you guys, I'm sure, are aware how much people are about the Palo Santo trees. So it's just become a hot commodity. And so I'll be selling it soon, but not yet. I probably won't be selling any of the Palo Santo until next year, probably like spring or something like that. Oh, she's not happy right now though. Something's going on. But I have frankincense trees for sale. I just sold the first one this morning. Sold it for 140 bucks. It only took me 5 months to get going, but whatever. No, so the tree business is interesting. It's like, yeah, 140 bucks sounds like a lot. Like, oh my God, $140 for a tree. But it's like, when one tree takes you 4 months to grow, time, energy, money into growing it, soil and shit, not fucking it up, it's not that much of a killing. Unless I'm selling 20 plants at a time, then it might be a big deal. But yeah, Third Eye, if you want to buy a frankincense tree, MCQ31, what up, squad? So yeah, if you want frankincense tree, I'll ship you one. You can pick out which one you want. This is one that's actually really cool. I don't want to sell this one because this is my biggest one. This is going to be my tree. This one's just budding out. This one's been killing it. These are all Boswellia sacra, by the way. The resin from these contains boswellic acid, which is really healing. Only 4 species of frankincense produce boswellic acids. Boswellia sacra is one of them. So I've got that one. I've got that one. That one. I got that one over there. That's Boswellia neglecta. It doesn't contain boswellic acid, but does have some other really cool things like anti-anxiety. You can't have that. That one's mine. I have this little baby one, but I'm not sure if this one's big enough to ship. This one I can do for cheaper because it's so tiny. But I was thinking of selling this one for like 90 bucks or something like that, or maybe 100 and do free shipping. But oh yeah, absolutely, Heather. You can grow them indoors. Good evening, spiritual learner. Salavi. I know the Discord's been quiet. I'll take the heat for that. I haven't been very active on YouTube, and I feel like it's sort of my job to instigate the group's discussions in the group. And I've just been busy as hell, you guys. I've been working like crazy. I've had a lot of orders, so as soon as I get home, I gotta fill orders. And baby life has been real. Been in the greenhouse. It's been hard to keep up with the channel, but that's why I figured I could squeeze some time. Right now, it's like, ooh, I got some time to spare. I'll hop on a live, say what's up to the squad, see how you guys are doing. But Heather, yes, you can grow them indoors. They actually make really, really, really good bonsai trees. That's what a lot of people do who buy frankincense trees. They're not even growing them for the resin or for healing. They just really love how they look, and it's cool to have an exotic and endangered, because the sacras are going extinct. They're being over harvested. That's why why they cost so much, is because they're hard to find. Chaboy is just a magical ass sorcerer and can manifest and get his hands on whatever magical ass plant you guys need. It takes a little time sometimes. What else? I think that's it. Sorry. 200 million, what up? Oh, 600 mil? But yes, Heather, to answer your question, definitely these can be grown indoors. As long as they're in a sunny ass spot. Keep them in as much sunlight. Like, these things live in the desert. They're from fucking Arabia. You know, they'll grow in blistering heat. Just talk to them, tell them how pretty they are, the usual. Give them plenty of water, give them lots of love, and they'll grow for you. They'll for sure grow for you. You can write off the square footage of your greenhouse, FYI. Probably part of your Heather. What? Thank you for that. I did not know that. It's a modest greenhouse, but maybe I'll buy another one before tax season comes. That way I can write it off, because I didn't know that. What up, Yaya? Nice to see you. And that little baby one? Yeah, the little baby one. Yeah, she looks happy. It's tight, yeah. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. This was actually the first one that sprouted when I took all my cuttings, but it's the smallest, so it's not growing very fast because she's just a baby. But healthy. It's been active this entire time. You can basically tell the green, the lighter green in the middle means it's new. So as the leaf gets older, it develops more chloroplasts, which gives plant the green color. So the older the plant leaf gets, the darker the leaf turns. So you can tell that there's lots of new growth because there's lots of light green in there. Even on this little bud, it's growing like a little branch out of the bottom there. So she's healthy and happy. 2 more boswellias. Bonsai trees, yeah. All the Burseraceae, Commiphora, frankincense, myrrh, and copal, all 3 of those make perfect bonsai trees. They love being grown in containers, especially earthen containers like clay pots are usually the best way to go. They don't get too hot. They don't like the roots to get hot. They don't mind hot on the leaves, but they don't like hot on the roots. So that's what you have to kind of be aware of. Hello, darkness, my old friend. In a sponge, soak it with water, wring out the sponge, wring out all the loose water. That consistency of the sponge is perfect for pretty much any plant. We live in the desert. so they can tolerate really dry soil. They definitely don't like to be waterlogged, but they also don't mind water. So, how much? Yeah, plant those, John Smith. Can you see me? Is the camera still frozen? Minimize scarring. Oh my God, frankincense. Um, Boswellic acid is amazing for the skin. Frank, get yourselves. So here's what you got to do. You can make it yourself or you can buy it, but there's really good shit. So a good technique is get some frankincense resin, um, pulverize it, mix it with oil, like jojoba oil, let it sit. It'll pull the oils out of the frankincense into the oil, strain the oil, and add like rose or fucking rose oil is good. Rose Absolute is good. Um, vitamin E, you can like buy vitamin E over the counter, and it's really good. There's actually some really amazing skin rejuvenation ointments that are based with frankincense, because again, the boswellic acids are super good. If you do some research on frankincense resin and boswellic acid in particular, you guys would be still like anti-aging, fights cancer, super highly anti-inflammatory, good for arthritis and shit. um, the boswellia neglecta is good for stress and anxiety. There's plants are fucking magical, you guys. I don't grow this shit for nothing. But it's an unstable ingredient. Vitamin C. I don't know much about vitamin C for scarring, but I do know that it's not hard to get vitamin C, so it doesn't matter how stable it is. Just get yourself some lime and rub it on the scar. I'm guessing that'll work. There's a ton of vitamin C in lime juice. But camera so fine? Is everything still good on your guys' end? Should probably replant this Palo Santo like right now. They're like miniature trees already. These are like my pride and joys, you guys. Look how healthy she is. MCQ, look it up. I don't know what kind of bonsai tree you have. All trees are different. Some tolerate less water than others. Some tolerate more water than others. It's sort of up to the plant, you know, the plant, and you just got to keep an eye on it. If the plant is outside and it's really dry outside, it's going to need more water. If it's really wet outside, it's not going to need much water at all. Your media, if you have a lot of rocks and sand and inorganic material that's not going to absorb water, it's going to need more water. If you have lots of compost and like earthy organic shit that's going to soak up water, then your plant is going to need less water. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to say how much water does my plant need. That's why a good rule of thumb is always just a wet sponge, like a wrung out sponge is your best sort of go-to all in all cases for plants whenever you have water questions. Hold on, you guys. If I did the resin from the frankincense and the jojoba, how long do I let the frank marinate? That's actually a good question. I haven't made it myself. That's one of my next product for the Etsy shop is gonna be that. Is gonna be a skin rejuvenating ointment. So I found the recipe, but I'm actually not sure how long you let it sit. Um, Google it or just wait like a week or something like that just to be sure. It shouldn't take no longer than a week. Oh yeah, I have a worm farm. I have a big ass worm farm. I would show it to you guys, but I'm a little. Let me replant my. Anyone checking in right now, this video is not necessarily for anything. I just wanted to say hello to y'all since it's been a while. Nice to see ya. Take your shoes off, stay a while, hang out, say what's up to the squad. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to let me know. And if you just want to stop and say what's up to the squad, you can say what's up to the squad too. Right now we're going to replant a Palo Santo tree because it's much needed. So, yeah. Check it out, you guys. Palo Santo tree. Palo Santo. No, the dirt needs to be that moist, third eye. That's the level of moisture soil need to be, is a wrung out sponge. You don't wring it into the dirt. I can smell the Palo Santo just from the roots. Like the dirt itself smells like Palo Santo. Isn't that crazy? There's not nearly as many roots as I thought there would be in here. That's crazy. That's pretty awesome. All right. Yeah. Oh, I was using the paper towels to ship out the plants. I was using the paper towels to ship out the plants. But I'm replanting right now. Yeah. Did you move the barrels?
Huh?
Did you move the barrels?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna put two more and build and put some pipes to them, you know?
Yeah.
I should Jerry. That's cool.
Oh, did you?
Everybody needs to take the school.
I know, they're awesome.
Because nobody ever does it, you know? I mean, that's why I always watch shit online on my phone constantly, you know? I want to do all the cool shit, you know?
Yeah. I know. Now we have 110 gallons of fresh rainwater.
I know. Yeah, if I put those barrels up right now, we're going to more than that. Oh, 480 pounds, 460 pounds. 460. That's how much one of those barrels weighs.
Damn, 460
Water, yeah.
pounds?
8.75 pounds per gallon.
Damn.
That's how much I have dairy. See my bitch, we're going out tonight. She goes, I don't have a mouth to do that. Ha! Remember, did you ever see that commercial?
No.
Yeah, it was some commercial. She was with his girlfriend or something like that. And Siri said, I know, I don't have a mouth. I can't do that. He's all pushing. How old was that? Oh. Oh, look at all that. Rain you filled up, got all wet and everything.
I know. I was looking at that too. It's probably the perfect time to throw a bunch of compost in there if you're gonna plant stuff.
I know, huh?
You gonna go get some still?
Yeah. You know the soil thing?
Yeah. Oh, my bad, you guys. I can't see your comments right now. Hopefully you're not fighting too hard, Heather. Where are we at? What's your zodiac sign? You seem to know all about dreams. My zodiac sign is the sun is Aries, but I'm guessing my moon sign is in Pisces, so I'm guessing that's where the dreams come from. All right, well, we have planted our Palo Santo tree. I think the next big man of letters purchase is going to be another greenhouse. Or maybe a bigger greenhouse. Is the audio and video still good, you guys? Let me know if shit starts getting weird. Be a big group voice chat going on at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. Hop on in and let your voice be heard. Nice, 10 Eastern, so that's 9 o'clock my time. Oh shit, maybe we'll do a little something. Dominique, how's it going, girl? Jose, what's cracking? Torrin Floyd, Wagwan. Did I miss anything else? Nope, that's about it. Alright, cool. Check it out, you guys. We have transplanted our Palo Santo tree. She's a good, like, 4 feet long now. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Cool. All right, you guys. Well, that'll be it. I just kind of wanted to show face and say hi for a second. We've done that. Yeah, let's get on that group meditation too. Tonight, we'll do some things tonight. And meet up. What the hell's going on over there? So thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna maybe Friday night, some night. If I can't Friday, I'm busy Friday too. Maybe this weekend we'll start up with and finish the devil's, the conversation with the devil. Conversation with the devil. Whatchamacallit? Live reading, and oh, I got the music edited for the Gospel of Thomas. So for y'all waiting for the Gospel of Thomas audiobook, that will be out shortly as well. And I think that's it. Yeah. Oh yeah, John, we're gonna need a thumbnail. Definitely gonna need a thumbnail. Alright, if I don't see you guys on the Discord tonight, enjoy yourselves. Thanks for hanging. Talk to you soon. Peace out.